gold medals at stake, and you can see now the men coming onto the start pontoons and slotting the kayaks into the AXO boots for the start of the men's K1 1000m final. What a race this promises to be. You've heard a lot about American success. Well, I can promise you this is going to be a European festival this morning, and it could start with a Scandinavian flavour. The Olympic champion Knut Holmann, you just saw there, he's the Olympic champion over 500 metres. He'll be closest to you. Then Agustin Calderon from Spain in lane number 2 won the Seville qualifier. And then Maran Popescu of Romania in lane number 3, he was 6th in the world. Lane number 4, Clint Robinson, the Olympic champion from Australia, from Brisbane, he's in lane number 4. Then in lane number 5, Benjamin Bonamy, who's been going really well in this regatta. He's got lane number 5. He was 4th in the World Championships last year. Then Knut Holmann, the big hope for Norway, the world champion and the Olympic silver medalist. And there's a huge Norwegian contingent, including his mum and dad. Litzlevosky for Germany, who really has burst through in the last couple of years. He's the world bronze medalist. Then Andrzej Gajewski for Poland from Poznan, looking for his first medal, improving since last year. In lane number 9, Sebastian Courtrin, who's furthest away from you, the first Brazilian ever to make an Olympic final. This is an important morning of finals, and let me tell you quite quickly, whatever you've heard back home in Britain, we do have a chance of a medal today, our first ever Olympic medal. Stephen and Andrew Train go in that, but now away we go with this first final, 1,000 metres. Ivan Lawler was the British man who tried to get a place in this, didn't make that, but at the moment it's Clint Robinson of Australia, the green and gold, in lane number 4, that's 4 from the bottom of the picture, who's making the rest of his way. Gajewski and Gajewski in lane number 8 there, who was 6th in the world, and there's Robinson. He's now being closed up on. Robinson now being matched by Knut Holmann. Holmann, 28, celebrated his birthday this week from Durham. 4 World Championship golds over 1,000 and 2 over 500. And Björn and Ragnhild, mum and dad, here to watch him. The brothers Terje and Peter back home watching on television, hopefully with us on Eurosport. And here's Clint Robinson, and he's closest to you. And then Bonamy for Italy is the meat in the sandwich, with Holmann here on the far side. And it's these 3 as we come down, closing towards the half distance now. Bonamy beginning to move up. Robinson's going to need to keep the power on. And at the moment it's Australia, Italy and Norway fighting for these first medals. The Australian contingent of fans right next to the Norwegians. And coming down to 500 metres now, and still the order the same. And so through there, and it's the Italian and the Norwegian who are just ahead of Clint Robinson of Australia, and those 3 still look to be the medal contenders at the moment. Robinson's going to have to find some final speed. Bonamy looking really good. And the times don't matter here. Levosky in 4th place, but that's not going to earn him a medal. You just get a lead medal for 4th place. And it's Bonamy who's got his bow in front, but wait for the final surge of Holmann on the far side, who's paddling very easily at the moment. Knut Holmann, who got silver and bronze medals in the last Olympics, determined, looking to do the double here. And right on terms, and they're pulling away from Robinson. Robinson's now going to be challenged in the pink boat on the far side by Lutz Levosky from Dusseldorf, a member of the Essen Canoe Club. Coming down to 250 metres to go, and it's Italy in the blue boat, and on the far side just above him it's Knut Holmann of Norway. These 2 have it between them, it seems, at the moment. And Holmann trying to stay strong now on Bonamy. I think Robinson's let him go, and here goes Holmann. Puts on the turbo, puts on the extra gear and moves ahead of the Italian. This is good paddling. He's got half a length, 3/4 of a boat length, coming to 125 metres. And is this going to be the first gold medal, the first Olympic gold medal for Knut Holmann? His mother and father standing up here in the stands just below us, cheering him on with a huge contingent of Vikings who've come over here. can do no more. And Lvovsky coming on really strongly, and he's got into third place now, just on terms with Robinson, last Olympic champion. And who gets the bronze medal now? Robinson gets there just ahead of Lvovsky. In lane number 2, that was Calderon of Spain. And last across the line, Knut Holmann, 1,000 meters, really not his distance. He did well to get in the final. He's the man who'll defend over 500. But what a superb race by Knut Holmann. Controlled every move that Bonomi made and had far too much for the Italian when it came to the business end of the race. Now, just to clear up the facts and figures, look at Holmann, so easy, floating across the line by virtually a length ahead of the Italian, so 4 meters would be the winning distance, and Robinson just holding off the late charge of Lvovsky of Germany, who goes into 4th place. And then in lane number 3 looks to be Popescu of Romania. No, in fact it's Calderon who gets there. We'll check again. Calderon of Spain. And just looking over, yes, 5th Spain, 6th Poland, 7th Romania, 8th Brazil, and 9th Finland. Well, Knut Holmann out of the boat and already rejoicing, coming over to get the boat measured and all the formalities checked. What a birthday present, and remember, he goes for the 500 again tomorrow, so it could be double gold for Knut Holmann. He's really been so solid. There's Ragnhild getting really happy. Just went down. Dad's just behind. Oh, we just missed him there. He was wearing the colours of Norway, big hat, and there they are. What a start for them. They've been the life and soul of the party here for over an hour, cheering everybody up. And the Norwegian army, wherever they go, really good performance by Holmann. He didn't win it. He absolutely demolished the opposition, and he was so easy. The paddle was flat on the deck as he went across the line. 1 meter 95, 90 kilos of power, studying economics at Oslo University. Well, he'll worry about that later. 9 years he's been on the team. That's how hard he's worked for this medal. Well, is she proud or not? They all ought to be. I hope that the brothers, Terry and Peter, I hope you've enjoyed that back home. And this was the moment where he really got to grips with Bonomi. Bonomi's done nothing wrong here. He was 5th in the world. He was 5th in the Olympic Games of Barcelona down at Castelfell, but this time he has got a medal, a silver medal. The Italians have done pretty well in qualifying their finalists, but no one was going to deny this man. Excellent performance. Just reflecting on 1 or 2 of the others there. Lvovsky, really unlucky. A couple of years ago, in fact last season, he'd been no better than 6th anywhere. Came up to get the bronze medal and was very close, having got the bronze medal last year in the Worlds, to getting that this year. But Robinson just didn't have the pace. The Olympic champion of 4 years ago settles for 3rd. And there it is, 3:29.71. And even the clock shows you how decisive that victory was. Best part of 4 seconds.